has hit a major rough patch, really struggling to find ways to win.
Well, there's no doubt they've been in a rut, Boog. Just can't seem to put together a complete game. But it's a long season, and they just need to keep battling. They need a couple of things to break their way to get back on track.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. Showing the slab in today's game, Gaylord Perry. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. It's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Ready to go now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines. Outside with a breaking ball. That one close, ruled a ball. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, center fielder,
Fred
number
Lynn
19.
digs in now. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. And there's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Way inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Ruth now at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that is a big first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals. That clips a corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground right side. Witt for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And now 1-2.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Rogers Horn.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure. And he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in. But somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That missed by a lot. Now 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one ripped. Gone out to the grass hill for a homer. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Morneau. Chopped left side, Doty. Tosses to first, and that ends the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
Seager with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Off the mark there, 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch way upstairs. That one the other way. And there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one.
Batting
Showed a
sixth,
willingness to drive that
second
pitch the
baseman,
opposite
Brandon
way.
Lau.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lau at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A two-run homer. It's his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. He goes down looking.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And now here is Dan Wilson. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio steps in for the Royals. The 1-1 is fouled off. Wilson leads off first with 1 away. Next one misses. 2-2. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Careful. In the dirt. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. Double play ball to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Now batting, number 19.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Lynn, the next to hit. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. So now the DH spot, Babe Ruth.
Keep an eye on this at bat, because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, here's the left fielder, Brian Braun.
Brian Braun.
Fouls one off, 2-2. That's towards center. Lynn sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Jim.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jim Edmonds. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
1-10.
One out, base is empty. In the air, right field. Chorio under it. Makes the grab. And there are two down.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Jim.
Now up for St. Louis, Jim Rice. Rice working through some struggles lately. Two down, nobody on. And now 2-1.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He'll circle the bases, and we're all square. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bruce. We knew it wasn't coming back.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Gary Carter. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and two strikes.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two outs, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show.
Oh man, I'm on my way. She just want me cause I'm getting paid. Shawty says she wanna ride the wave. Oh yeah, I'm on my way.
Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Out to short, Witt. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Here's Corey Seager. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch is outside. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Now batting.
Man at first with one gone. Brandon Lau steps in for the Royals. The 2-1.
No, that's a ball.
Seager, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. The pitch. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, number 27.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Josh Donaldson. Donaldson with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. This one popped up right side. Settles underneath it. And makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for Kansas City. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Westburg. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside, and now it's 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Wick Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Jeff Conine will hit next. Late swing fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
And now Rogers Horn. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Justin Morneau.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Two outs. That's outside. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses.
Ball 3. Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that one fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
The battle for Missouri rolls on. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Dan Wilson. Swings and misses. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And that's in the dirt. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
So digging in, Jackson Chorio. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Tim Raines.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tim Raines digs in now. 2 down, nobody on. This to third. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out. Go ahead run on base. Lynn now at the plate.
Ball, hard.
Raines, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, we are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Next pitch misses way outside. Stays alive. Up the middle, Seager. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Next to hit, Jim Edmonds. And a foul ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Rice.
And up next for St. Louis, Jim Rice. Ripped to right. Squeezes it. That is the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. It's a struggle through the trouble underwater. The bubbles from my mouth to the surface while I'm buried by the rubble through my lungs.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one misses. 3-2 now. And that one hammered. Edmonds ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Number 28.
And now the first baseman. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That one misses. Ball 2. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground, and it's through for a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now it's Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Here goes the runner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. There's a swing and a drive. Rice going back. And it hooks just foul. Two outs. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Goes down looking. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Gary Carter.
Catcher, Gary Carter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound. The pitch before felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Down the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. On the ground, right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Number 37, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Liss also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. That one hit to right. Makes the catch, inning over. Through 5, all even at 2-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Feliz. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 30.
So up now for Kansas City, Josh Donaldson.
Royals, third baseman, number 27.
Here's a 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out.
Now batting.
And next up for the Royals, Dan Wilson. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Drifts towards it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 37.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Jeff Kona next up for the Cardinals.
Designated hitter, number 19.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Doug Jones preparing to come on if needed. Number 50 getting loose as well. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball there.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Out to short. Seager fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Justin.
So 2 down now, and here is Justin Morneau. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Out of here. His 7th home run of the season. It's 3-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Ryan Braun next up for the Cardinals. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Two outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 4-2.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Bird. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now up for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds. Fights that one away, still 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
That's foul.
Out there to center. And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his
Now
bat stays in the zone on plane for an
fielder,
extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Andres Munoz.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Tim Raines. That one outside, and that's ball 3.
Well, these Royals being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A massive home run. It's 4-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Fred Lynn Getting ready to hit. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him! And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. Swings through that. 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And delivers outside. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the tying run is on base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 28.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Cardinals, John Franco.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
And that one hit to first. And that's a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Ruth stands at first with 1 out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Corey Seager in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Number 39, the right-hander, also getting loose. So the tying run at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Fly ball center field. 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. And that is out of play. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brad Bliss.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Gary Carter.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic, I leave people astonished. Spoken right into existence.
That clips the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And a 3-2. And they'll do it again. Hit in the air, center field. Lynn on the move. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Westburg. That one catches the corner for a strike. The 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That to right. Chorio sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Bobby.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Cardinals 4, Royals 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 39.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A solo shot. It's 4-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Wilson will hit next. And that one is inside.
2-1.
Tied at 4. Chopped out in front of the plate. And that one handled. Throws to first in time. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, right fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Now here is Jackson Chorio. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the left fielder, Tim Raines. Next offering is downstairs. On the ground to first, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Lynn in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to short. Oh, look at the stop. To his knee, the throw, and it beats him. What a play.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Now pitching for
Back
Kansas
now,
City.
new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the
46.
bottom of the 8th, Doug Jones.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Stepping in,
Leading
Jeff
off for
Conine.
St. Louis, designated hitter, number 19.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for
Number
him,
4.
so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, number 3. No outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Rogers Horn. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
That's a ball.
Go to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's a 2-1. Just missed. And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there.
3-2.
Eddie Guardado up and throwing. Number 50 also throwing. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Line drive and a base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Justin Morneau. Cut on and missed. Good change-up right there. 1-2. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, out towards right center. Into the dive, and he got it. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. They lead it in the 8th. Ryan Braun next up for the Cardinals. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So up next, Jim Edmonds. Horn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Check on the runner, and he's back safely. 2 outs. Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Out to short, Seager. Third out, that ends the frame. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Cardinals 5 and the Royals 4.
Now pitching
Back
for the
now,
Cardinals.
and on the mound, the closer, Rob
Number
Dibble.
49.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Fred Lynn steps in for the Royals.
Center fielder,
A lot of times
19.
you're looking for a guy to get that tie-in run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner. Full countdown. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs
Now
away.
the
Babe
designated
Ruth
hitter,
steps in for the
Babe Ruth.
Royals. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game.
Now batting, number 28.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, number 28. 2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
One strike away. And that's outside. 3-2 now.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Back there. That one is gone. And it ties it up. It's 5-5. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And to the plate for Kansas City, Corey Seager. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again, all even at 5 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Breaking down the young and what I owe them, trying to fit into an aura that I'm molded.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th, number 50.
Now
Well, you
pitching
see
for
the
Kansas
ERA
City.
very solid, and
Number
that doesn't
50.
always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Now up for St. Louis,
Leading off
Jim
for
Rice.
St. Louis, right
Well, one
fielder,
swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits
Right.
to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
Swings through that one. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Raleigh Fingers, the closer of the staff, is throwing. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. On its way to the corner, Chourio on his way over. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Popped up. Lau makes the play, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 9 isn't enough to decide a winner, so we are off to extra innings. We're all tied up 5-5. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Got him swinging. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Donaldson, the next to hit.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Towards first, takes it himself. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Next is the Royals catcher, Dan Wilson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in St. Louis, on to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. Man at second. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes And now one away. And now the DH. The winning run on second base. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2. Oh. 2-2.
Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting.
Rogers Horn
Number 4.
next up for the Cardinals. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We push on to the 11th. We're all tied up 5-5. And we're back. 11th inning set to get underway. So up now for Kansas City, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
Ground ball to the right side. Morneau takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
So digging in, Tim Raines. And now the runner breaks for the plate. The squeeze is popped up. Brings it in. And it's 2 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And next up for the Royals, Fred Lynn. So now 1-2. This one in the air. Westberg sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And that's the 3rd out. Royals lead 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Eddie Guardado. So here's the cleanup hitter, Justin Morneau. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Lynn in position. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And up next for St. Louis, Ryan Braun.
And the crowd back into this ball game. Everyone could go home happy if we see a big swing here.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting, center fielder, Jim.
And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. Winning run at third, 2 down. That's to third, Doty. Zips it across, beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 11 innings in the books now. We're all tied up 5-5. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth.
The designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Man at second. That's inside.
1 strike.
Ripped on the ground to second. Got him on the off-balance throw. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
A move coming at third base. And here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Juan Pierre. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here's the first baseman with the go-ahead run at third, and we're deep into extras. That one not close. And a count 2-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That's smacked on a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 6-5.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So now it's Corey Seager. Two down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Royals set down in order. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Redbirds 5.
Now pitching for Kansas
Welcome back,
City.
and here comes the closer, Raleigh Fingers.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure.
Jim Rice digs in now. In a spot like this, are you up there thinking to yourself, I'm trying to end the game?
Absolutely. It's been a long one. You're hungry, and you're ready to go home.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
Gary Carter next up for the Cardinals. Next pitch is downstairs.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 2-1. Right through there for a strike. struck him out looking. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
So they're down to their final out. Jordan Westburg next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
6-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it crackin', like you kill it. In the back, yeah, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me.
I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pen like a visa. Little tick, a little thick thing, keep it. Got a like she shot you with Davis. Ever since a young, I've been the leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day, don't see it. Just to the practice about watching.
Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers go around and catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day with was wearing tapers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Thinking we talk about, we should've called the troops. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. In the booth.
Okay, antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Pero ya no, pero ya no. Conmigo ya no tiene play. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene play. Yo no quiero de tu amor fake. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostige. Pero como yo no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no que yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba por ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
I'm a Mac, but baby know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax, even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you beat the up, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Like the jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at?
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be, so I ease to a steady speed. Let that read, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grab it and I'll be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have sex and some dirty bands blowing bands out, but I'm still, that's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive, when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Winds poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drank some relief. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. It's my lover and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. It's my lover and I can't get her off of my mind. Oh, she's a slow sipper.
At night in my dreams, I'm in ecstasy, it seems that I could sleep forever. Oh, oh, oh.